All right, YouTube, what is up? Video number 8 here. Just gonna be continuing the work at my house. We should be able to get inside, show you guys the inside, show you what we're gonna do with that. I just went to Home Depot, but first remember to like, comment, subscribe. Just help your boy out any way you can. Appreciate you watching the video regardless, so thank you. I just went to Home Depot, picked up 5 locks. I got the, I think it's like Venetian bronze is the look. I think that should go well with the white exterior and the black trim around the windows. So I think it should look cool. It matched better than, obviously you don't want like a gold door handle. It just kind of looks cheap in my opinion. So I got two 2-packs and 1 singular because I need 5 different knobs for the doors. There is 5 doors in the property, 2 upstairs, 2 downstairs, and 1 that leads to the common area. So as of Saturday, I should be able to replace those because the tenant should be moving out. So I wanted to be prepared for that and just get new locks in there. What is up, guys? Little progress update. Boom. All along, electrical meters there. So the reason I'm progress updating is to point out up there where the little, I don't remember what they're called, but the little U is, so you guys can see where that little U is. Basically, you want to make sure that's wrapped in plastic or rubber, or not plastic, sorry, rubber, something that's grounded, because if you touch it and they didn't wrap it properly, them being CMP or Kenny McLean Power or whoever your power company is, you'll get electrocuted. So if you're putting ladders up, make sure that you have them come check it out. You can just call the company and they'll come wrap it for you for free because it's obviously a hazard if they didn't do it correctly. So now if anything's exposed after that, then you have to call an electrician because that's technically your property. This is the day after the tenants were supposed to move out. I say supposed to because my bottom tenants moved out. They're awesome people. I helped them out and they were super appreciative of what I did. Happy to talk about that if you guys want to hear just a strategy to help them help you kind of. Upstairs people did not move out, kind of what I expected. So we're gonna have to go forward with, you know, everything that goes with that. I already had that planned out though. I pretty much figured that. So I'll take you through the bottom apartment here and just talk about like what we're gonna do. I'm in it right now. As we're speaking, I would say 90% of the exterior of the house is painted. Just have the trim left and then 1 up top section. So we're looking really, really good on that. All right, so this is bedroom number 1. As you can see, windows are very old. That is the exterior, or not exterior, but door into the common space. So it's just like a flimsy interior door, hollow core. So we're definitely gonna replace that. Leftover mirror here. Windows, like I said, very, very old. We're replacing these, but these sizes are ancient. So how are we gonna find that size? We are going to use my dad's knowledge and we're basically gonna put a slightly smaller window in the frame and then just adjust the trim around it. And it's actually gonna look better because the windows look really awkward, they're really big. So we're gonna make it look better and we're gonna make it more functional with brand new windows. These, I mean, they're the big, like, I believe they're oak planks, but I think we're probably just gonna vinyl plank over it so it's all the same. This vinyl plank in this room is actually not that bad, but still just gonna replace it. I mean, it's got some curl ups, it's got some sections where it could be replaced. Little hole right there, that's fine, we'll patch it. Got this cool little cubby area. Paint that all up. We're gonna paint all these rooms, obviously. Ceiling paint, stuff like that. These ceiling tiles are actually in really good shape. There's little cracks over there, but not the end of the world. We're just gonna put mud over that. Happens in walls. Same thing with the windows here. And then we have this molding up top, which I don't know what was going on with who did that, but very interesting selection. They probably just threw together what they had, honestly. So we're gonna fix that, make it look really nice. This is the bathroom. We're gonna put new tile. Obviously, this tile's kind of, I don't like the look of it at all, and it also just looks old and needs to be replaced. This vanity top is too big for the vanity. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but we're gonna replace the topper. I didn't pick up on that initially, but as we were walking through, my dad pointed it out. That's fine, we'll adjust. Tile this shower. Honestly, tiling a shower, if you know how to do it, it's really not too expensive and it looks amazing. So we're gonna do that. New window. Me again. All in all, the apartment is honestly pretty well upkept. Gonna probably do some new tile in here. I don't love this tile. It's honestly in pretty good shape though, but it looks eh. We might end up adjusting something, but you never know. Another window. This is just like a little storage space. We're gonna make that look cooler. Interesting little tidbit I didn't pick up on, but my dad did. So this stove is right there. It's really awkward. The kitchen layout, I'll break into that in a second, but it extends past the wall here, which is not up to code. So we're gonna fix that. We're gonna readjust the whole kitchen setup. This is I would call it the main bedroom. Nice big closet here. I'll fix those boards, but all in all, this bedroom's in really good shape. It just has, you know, the vinyl plank along the bottom that's shrunk a little bit. Happens. Same thing, smaller windows. These will be easy to replace. And then we'll paint the whole thing. Now with the kitchen, what we're thinking of doing is stove back there, which will require moving that outlet. Then we're probably gonna put either the fridge right there, take that cabinet out, because I don't know, these big cabinets are honestly just ugly. But we're doing all new cabinets, and then we're gonna do countertop and stuff. So stove over there, fridge over there, or we could also just put it right there. But if we manage to put the fridge over there, that's gonna leave a nice big open living area here. So that would look really, really cool. But yeah, that's the quick walkthrough, and keep you updated with some progress. So this is the yard. This is what I'm cleaning up. All that junk there, I don't know what's going on there, but I want to get it away from the garage. So I'm gonna start doing dump runs, get that going. Painted, there's that. Painted that. This has not been second coated, got to second coat that. And then I pretty much just have up top there and that section over there. So I also have a little bit on the front here. I'll take you around. Did some touch-up work. This is pretty much all done. I just have that top section, which I'm gonna bring a taller ladder to get to. Hit the inside of most of this trim. Like I said, we're covering up that with rough sawn lumber. Covering up those with those boards, but I still have to hit that, but did not get to that today. That's all right. Get to it tomorrow. And then we finished up over here. There was a couple things that needed a little second coat. So we got that. We also did that trim. Did all that. So now it's just on to painting the rest of the trim, guys. All right, guys. So we are deconstructing these windows, trying to save the trim if possible. Doesn't always work out. So we'll have to see how it goes, but yeah. And then we're gonna put them back together with new ones and better ones. So disassembling these windows, it's pretty much just taking out all of the separate parts. They're basically pieced together with a bunch of different pieces of trim, and then they're held in place with a little board. They slide up and down, super old fashioned. So you basically just gotta take out all the little pieces, and then the windows will come out. This is what they actually look like. So they're like single blocks. That's how old they are. Just so you see what we're doing. Replaced that board. That's what it was. We're taking that out, building it up a little bit with this, and then it's gonna sit on that. It's gonna be right at 3 feet for the height, which is the average window height, and it's gonna look way more functional. All right, so we just built the framing for the window, replaced that bottom piece, 2 supports to screw this to, and then we're just screwing it all together, and then the window is gonna sit right there, okay? This is pretty much what the new framing for the window looks like. I showed you the inside part a little bit ago, but now we got the top on and the bottom piece of plywood. Built out all that stuff around it.
Okay, so
now the window fits perfectly. All right, window is in. Gotta nail it off, but it's in. Way better looking. Looks awesome. All right, so I just showed up back, and this is what my dad had done, claiming this is why I hired him, because obviously it's finished work, looks great, and we're gonna finish the bottom there too. We got a plan for that, so it's looking good. All right, so these are the pieces that go in the side right over there, and we are notching them with the table saw so that they fit around the existing piece of trim right there. Just making it fit nice and tight. That's how you're supposed to do it. That's the notch we're talking about, and we're gonna watch where it goes in. Nice. Right there. So this is what the window opening looks like. Then we obviously build the frame out of it, and we end with that. It's gonna look awesome when it's done. All right, guys, we're gonna do an entire progress update. Door installed, lock on, looking great. Window number 1. That's how the trim is gonna look. We're obviously gonna paint the trim right around the window there. Boom, 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 boom. It's gonna be black. That piece down bottom, we're gonna cut a piece of 2x8. We're gonna make it look almost like a shingle. We're gonna like cut it at an angle kind of. Be easier to show once as we actually do it. Window, those are all set, nailed off. And we have a 4th window installed. Aside from that, almost all the painting's done. Got that done in the garage. First coat done. Trim's done on this side over there. Have not hit that trim, have not hit that top. 1 coat over there, need a 2nd coat. 1 coat up to there. This is done, that's done. All in all, looking pretty good if you ask me. It's raining outside today, so we are working inside, taking off the cabinets. Should go pretty easy, it's just demolition. All right, so cabinets are out. Another tidbit for you, make sure you cover that hole on the piping so that nothing gets in it. I don't know if I said that already, but if I didn't, make sure you do it. That's what it looks like, ready to be rebuilt. What is up, guys? So obviously in the last video I was showing you that ripping apart some stuff at the house, but as you know, I am going to have to evict my upstairs tenants because they didn't want to take the deal that I gave them and cooperate. So now we're moving forward with that. I had to go pick up the court documents from my lawyer, and then I have to go deliver these to the sheriff, who then has to deliver the complaint to my tenants. Now, obviously this is not legal advice, so if you have the same situation, you're gonna wanna talk to a professional about it, but basically the way it works is you give them a 30-day notice, they don't leave, you wait until that 30-day notice expires, then you deliver a complaint to the sheriff's office. The sheriff then, sorry again, I'm walking to my car. The sheriff then also got a ticket. That sucks. The sheriff then will deliver to them the complaint at least 7 days before the actual date of the hearing. So that's how it works. All right, ripping up this flooring right here. So I'm gonna set up a video just so you guys can roughly see. It's pretty simple. Basically, it's gonna be loud, so sorry, but this is all you have to do. So. That's one down. So there's a million of these, but it's really not too hard, pretty easy. That one came apart really rough, so usually they're a little better than that, but you guys see how to do it, so cool. All right guys, got this floor done. Thing pulled up. Still got the bathroom done, except for around the toilet, because you have to take the toilet out to do that, obviously. Yep, just be careful when you're pulling stuff up. One, wear gloves, so that doesn't happen. And two, don't go full brute force, because it will hurt. It will hurt. Hey guys, just a piece of advice or something to think about. So a dumpster rental is from A1 Environmental in Maine. It's $520 for 2 tons, which 2 tons is a decent amount of trash. You might go over it if you're really cleaning stuff out, but 2 tons is a lot of weight. And it's $520. You only get it for 2 weeks. So you have to have all your demo done for 2 weeks. So for me, that wouldn't really work because my tenants, if I do have to fully evict them, could be longer than that. And I don't want to have to pay 2 dumpster rentals. Now, if I went through a company like Casella Waste, I think it's Casella, they quoted me over $1,000 for a month-long dumpster rental. Their size is 4 tons, right? So neither of those really fit for me, and I don't like having trash just sitting around and piling up. I don't like moving stuff twice. So what I'm doing is I'm taking stuff to the Biddeford dump. It's $20 for a cubic yard. I just filled up my trailer, not packed full, but you know, decent sized amount of stuff. Most of the stuff that I ripped out, probably about half the stuff that I ripped out on the downstairs unit, plus most of the stuff from the deck, and it was $10, so it was half a yard. On top of that, I have a lot of household junk left by my tenants, mostly the upstairs ones, like old TVs and mattresses and all this extra stuff that's just sitting around the property. And since I own a property in Biddeford, you get 1 free yard a day of household random junk. So check your local dump just to see what the price is, and just say, hey, I have this trailer, I have this truck. How much would it be to fill it up? And see what they quote you, because honestly, it might be more work, but it might be way cheaper. I wasn't about to pay $1,000 or $500. I wouldn't mind paying $500 for the dumpster if they would have just left it there, but they couldn't get it to me till the end of the week. And on top of that, like I said, 2 weeks isn't enough time for me to do what I need to do because of the tenant situation. So just keep that in mind, check your dump, and could save you some money. So I'm eating lunch right now, but while I'm doing that, I'm multitasking. So obviously my dad's gonna come tape all this stuff, but like where there's a hole right there, I'm gonna circle it just so he sees everything that I see, and he can basically just fix all that. So just grab a carpenter's pencil and you can just fix it. All right, so as I think I showed in yesterday's video, this is all cleaned out. All ready to be taped. This is cleaned out, ready to be taped. Dad's coming by tomorrow to put the first coat of tape on, tape and mud. This is all cleaned out, cleaned up, ready for tape. All these ceilings ready to be painted. I'm gonna do that. I think it's gonna rain on Sunday, so I'll probably do that on Sunday. Done. Most of the second coat done on that wall. Just need to do this back section, and then that top. And then let's walk around. paint gun was being finicky today, so I didn't get as much painted as I wanted, but that section's done. And this section is done. So this needs a second coat up top there because that's the primer, but that's okay. It goes on really well, as you can see from the other side, which has 2 coats already. So yeah, all in all, looking pretty good if you ask me. I think that's gonna be the last video of this video. So sorry about all the paint on my face. Didn't really realize that. That's what happens with a paint gun, I guess. But thanks guys for watching. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to see. I'm going to be installing cabinets shortly. That'll be in the next video. Hopefully countertop too. Rest of the windows are going in. Downstairs. This is all downstairs stuff. I also started cleaning out a bunch of stuff. So that's in progress. Today I had to pick up the Fed papers, so I was a little later to work in here than I wanted to be, but I had to pick those up because you have to file with them with the court before the court date. So just a little tidbit for you there, but I will see you guys on the flip.